In a world of my own.
Hey beauties, I am back with another one. You know it, you know it, you know it. Yes, I am back. Oh, please do not mind my nails. Guys, do not mind my nails. My nails are terrible. I know. I took them off thinking that I was gonna go get a refill done. But I had other plans with my nails, apparently. My nails started turning yellow underneath my acrylic. So what I did was went and I just took them off myself with my nail clipper, just because if I would have went to the nail salon and had them do that refill, honey, these nails would have been coming on right along with my real nail. So I just feel like it would have just been good to just take them all off. It's been a while, I know. Well, it has been like a real long time. It's been like probably like a month since you guys been updated on my life. Yes. And it's really quiet in here, I know. Baby is at school. And you guys do not understand how happy I am for me to have some peace and quiet. You don't get it. You don't understand. Well, to all the moms out there, I assure you that you know how I feel when the babies are at school. Yes, honey. When the cat's away, the mice shall play. Yes, girl. Yes, work. But yeah, he's at school, so I get this little free time to, vlog and talk to you guys and, do some housework, get some basic housework done. And yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys about my how I found out I was pregnant and my labor and delivery story. Yes, it was in 2014, but I wanted to share my story because I am an OG. What an OG means, an old grandma to a gangster child. Not a gangster per se, but my child is old. That's what I mean. That's what I mean when I say an old gangster. My son is 5 years old. Yes, 5. I am a mom of a 5-year-old. He was born in 2014. I found out in July that I was pregnant with him. And when I found out, you guys don't understand. At the time, I was 2013. I was 18 when I found out. Actually, yeah, I was 18 when I found out I was pregnant with my son. And literally, I could not forget this day for the life of me. So I'm waking up every morning. I'm feeling normal. I didn't have any kind of symptoms with my son. I didn't have any nausea. I didn't have any morning sickness. I didn't have any of that. The only thing that I had was cravings for subs. I had cravings for soup, spicy soup. I don't know why till this day why I had the spicy soups, and I'm still trying to figure that out, but I feel like I'll know soon if and when I decide to have another child. Yeah, and when I found out that I was pregnant, I'm sorry you guys if I keep looking out the window. My tripod is literally stationed in front of my window, and there's a lot of craziness going on outside right now. The police are chasing young college kids. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. If I could let you guys see it, I would, but I don't want. But yeah. So in 2013, I found that I was pregnant. So I went inside the office. I'm just sitting there on my phone. I'm texting my friend and I'm telling her, yeah, I'm at my doctor's appointment, the one that has been well awaited. And she's like, girl, do you need me to sit with you? Because I know you're going to be crying because I know that you are pregnant. And I'm like, oh my God, how do you know before I do? Where's your doctorate degree? Because if you know before I know and I don't even know it, then that's a problem. So I'm sitting in the office. They call my name in the back and get up on the table. They do the little vaginal how can I explain it? The little vaginal probing. The thing that they put inside your vagina. Put the nasty little lube and stuck it inside of me, and they're looking, literally just feeling around to see if they can find anything on the little the sonogram to see if they can pick up on any kind of movement going on in there, any kind of anything in there. And the tech stopped probing. Because mind you, I'm on my phone the whole time while she's doing it. Because I'm like, girl, I'm not pregnant. You're not pregnant. What the heck you worried about? What are you worried about? You're not pregnant. So, literally, she stops. Literally stops. And I'm like, are you okay? Literally just looking at her, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, so your suspicions were right. I'm like, what do you mean? Literally, I almost threw my phone to the ground. Like, mind you, I'm 18 years old. What the heck do I know about? I mean, if I lay down and did the do, then I should be, old enough to understand that, yeah, girl, you got a human being growing in the inside of you. So she was like, yeah, girl, you got something inside of there. And I don't mean to tell you that it's a fool baby, but yeah, you got a little human being in there. And I'm just like, literally in my mind, literally, that's what I said to myself. But it was much louder. And I could not process it. Literally in my mind, I'm just sitting there like, oh my God. 1,000 questions are literally racing through my mind. Like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Who am I? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So I asked her, I'm like, can I have a picture of it? Can I see it? She was like, yeah, I'm going to print it out. But I don't want to show you on the scanner because I've had problems with girls and I show them the picture and they almost kicked over my equipment. So I'm just going to print the picture out for you. I'm like, all right, maybe it's early enough, where I can, I'm like, okay, let me just see what the baby looks like. Girl, when I tell you, family, when I tell you what that thing because I love my baby to death. When I tell you what that boy looked like, when I tell you how the picture looked, the ultrasound, you're gonna be like, yeah, girl, you know what you was doing. My baby had a spine. He was fully functioning. Like, literally, he had a heartbeat. I'm like, how did I not know that I was pregnant? How did I not know? Like, I was 3.5 months, almost, probably like 2 days away from being 4 months. How did I not know that I was pregnant? Yes, I know. Weird. You're literally 18 years old. I was a little thick. I had a little size to me. A little size. I don't even think I had a little belly at the time. It was flat. But how did I not know that I had an almost 4 month fetus growing inside of me? How did I not know that? So I'm leaving out of there just still in total shock, looking at the picture like, oh my God, I got a baby growing inside of me. And I'm pro in any way, shape, or form. If you're not pro-life, or if you're going through something and you don't know who to talk to about a situation like this, go and talk to someone who you can trust. I'm not saying to, take one route. If you want to go with the other route, by all means, it's your body, girl. It's your body. Do what you want. It is no man's decision. It ain't your mama's. It ain't your sister's. It ain't your daddy's. It is your decision. But yeah, so I'm walking down the street. Mind you, I'm 18 years old. I don't even have a car yet. And at the time, I called my son's father was down south with his dad visiting. So I sent him a text message of the ultrasound. And I said, look what I found out. When I tell you, I forgot what phone I had. I think actually I know what phone I had. I had the Apple iPhone, actually not even the very first one, the square one, the Apple, what damn, it's been so long since I actually had one of those little iPhones. The little ones, actually. And I can't even remember which one. I think it was a 4 or a 4S. I'm not even sure, but whatever it was. Took a picture of it. And all I saw was the bubbles. The bubbles, the bubbles. Like, literally. It's like he was trying to figure out what he wanted to write. Like, he couldn't even... I didn't even get a text back within like 5 minutes. He probably waited a good 30 minutes to text me back. He texted me back and was like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? I couldn't figure out. Literally, I was literally in shock. How I'm talking to you guys, it still seems so new to me, because like as I'm walking down the street, I'm like, you gotta tell your mom. Like, you have to tell your mom. So I get home and I told my mom, actually, I took the ultrasound picture and I put it in a box until I figured out when I wanted to tell her. So, yes, I put it in a box under my bed. She is not really the mom to go in my room to go searching for anything. So, while her and my sister was in the kitchen cooking, I'm like, Jada, what is the worst that can happen? She can't beat you because you're pregnant. Because Lord knows that'll be an issue right there. Because you're pregnant, your mom beat a pregnant girl. That'll be an issue. So, oh my God, are they really certain? Yeah, she literally cannot beat a 4-month-old. Why do I keep saying 4-month-old as if my baby was already born? So, she can't beat a pregnant woman. I get the picture out of the box from under my bed, and I bring it into the kitchen. I had it behind my back because I'm like, oh my God. Because I'm like, what if I make the wrong decision by telling her? So I brought it in there. I didn't even tell, mind you, I didn't even tell my sister yet. Let's back up to that. I didn't even tell my sister yet. And she probably would have been the first person that I told. So I just take it out from behind my back and I show her. She's like, oh girl, I already knew that something was going on with you. You don't even have to tell me. I already knew. I said, how did you know? I didn't even know. She was like, oh, because what girl that I'm raising is out of the ordinary, just craving stuff. Like, you almost cried when you asked me to go and get you a turkey and cheese sub from the store, and I told you that I wasn't going because I didn't feel like it. And normally, whenever you ask me to go to the store and get something when you know I'm heading to the store and I tell you to just give me a second, girl, you ain't crying. You just looking at me like, all right, I'll wait. Or you'll go by yourself and you'll get it. But this time you did not go. So I knew something was wrong. Yeah, and then my sister is just looking like, and I'm just like, wow. And then my mom says to me, all right, so let's get you on the phone with your primary care doctor and let's make you an OBGYN prenatal appointment started. So I'm like, why is she taking this easy? I'm scared. But my mom's easygoing. She's not the mom to be like, oh, why did you get pregnant? I'm so disappointed. You're this, you're that, you're crazy, you're messing your life up. No. She knows what it's like. She's a girl. Yeah. So she got on the phone with them, made my appointment, and, you know, from there we just discussed it. She was like, so are you going to go forward with it? And I'm like, Mom, don't you think maybe if I wasn't going forward with it, I wouldn't have allowed you to make the appointment? So, yeah, she's just trying to wrap her head around it after she got off the phone. And she's like, okay, how are you going to tell your dad? And that is what got me. I'm like, how am I going to tell my dad? And then I think I waited. I was about 5 months, I think, 5 or 6 months, when my dad came over out of nowhere. And literally he knocked on my room door, and I'm like, who is it? And he's like, open the door. I'm like, oh shit. Literally, I'm sitting in my robe. I'm like, oh my God, do I have my black? Was my black one clean? My black one was in the hallway, because mind you, I used to put my dirty clothes hamper outside the door when I'm getting ready to wash clothes. I was getting ready to wash clothes later on that day, so I just left it outside. I'm like, damn, I can't even put that on. It'll be dirty if I did. I just got out the shower. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. So he opens the door, and he's like, I know that you're dressed. You just got out of the shower. It doesn't take you that long to get dressed. Oh, the lotion up and all of that. Literally, I always time you. You're good. So I'm just like, oh Lord, what's going on now? He starts crying. And with my dad is the biggest softie when it comes to his kids. To anybody else, no. But to his kids, listen, honey, that man was breaking down so bad. And I felt so bad. Like, I felt like crap. You guys don't... I felt like crap. When I tell you I felt like crap, I felt like crap. He was like, where did I go wrong? What did I not do? And I'm just like, Dad, you didn't do anything wrong. It just happened. It just happened. And it's okay. Like, you didn't fail me as a parent. If anything, you made me the responsible female that I should have been a long time ago. This was irresponsible, but you made me more responsible, because now I have a child to care for and to look after. And he's like, wow, I guess that makes it all better, because now I know that you won't be making any dumb decisions now from this day forward. And I'm like, when did I ever make any dumb decisions other than doing something that I shouldn't have been doing and, ended up pregnant? Mind you, he's already mad that he found out from other people before I told him. And I'm just like, Dad, like, I wanted to tell you, but like, it's a touchy subject. Like, you're gonna look at me like, dang, man, like, you couldn't wait. You're only 18. Like, you really couldn't wait. And then here it comes. My son's father was scared to tell his family. His mom was like, Jada, what's going on? And I'm like, you know what, girl? I ain't about to sugarcoat nothing, because I'm just tired. Like, I'm tired of telling everybody I'm pregnant. Did he tell you? She was like, literally, that was her blank stare. She was like, mind you, we were FaceTiming. She's like, I said, yeah. She said, he didn't tell me anything, and he's down south. I'm like, oh, really? But yeah, I am, and I'm 4 months, so we got enough time. She's like, hold that thought. She called him. And the reason why I'm laughing is because I received a text probably like a whole 30 minutes later. It was like, why did you tell her? I wanted to tell her. And I'm like, listen, we are a couple months away. We need to start planning baby showers. We need to start planning baby names. We need to start doing, all of the planning that goes into having a child. Yeah, fast forward to dun, 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 time to have my baby. Yeah, so I was 9 months. I was about to be overdue, literally. My son did not want to come. My son's mother brought me to my appointment. Basically the appointment that determines whether my baby is breech or whether I'm going to have a regular birth where I'm going to be pushing the baby out. And the reason why I say breech is when the baby is feet first. And when the baby is breech first, when the baby is breech, you can't push that baby out. You can't. Unless they will have to turn the baby, but that would include them putting you to sleep. Feet first, my baby was. And I was afraid of them putting me to sleep and turning him. So I just was like, you know what? I'm going to just go in for the C-section. It ain't that bad. The little scarring, they said that the little scarring would go away after a few years. Boy, did they lie. It's alright. It's alright though. At least I know that was my battle scar. Because Lord knows. But I'm about to get into that, you know, later on throughout the story. So, at the appointment, it was like, yeah, he's breech. We're going to have to set you up for a C-section appointment. You're going to have to come in that day early in the morning. So, they set it up, blah, 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 blah. The day comes. I wake up early in the morning. Mind you, I could not eat nothing. I could not eat nothing the night before. When I mean nothing, nothing. I couldn't even have not a drink of water. I couldn't have not a glass of juice. Not even a burger. Nothing. They didn't want me to have nothing because I was on this little pill. I'm not sure what it was. I think it was just something to clean my stomach out so that when they did go in for the C-section, I won't be throwing up. There won't be anything coming out when they're opening me up. So, the time was 7 o'clock. I'm sitting in my room, my prep room. And, you know, I'm waiting for my son's father to get there, of course. He's late because he's just getting back from Georgia. So, and if you guys don't know, I am in Connecticut. I am in Connecticut, and yes. Yeah, I'm in Connecticut, and it took him a while to get back. Probably like the day before. He got back ASAP because I told him the date. So he took the next flight out. Yeah, the day of, it was probably like not 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock. It was one of them times. 8 o'clock, I'm sitting in my prep room. Literally have my blanket. I'm so cold, it's not even funny. But I couldn't bring that into the surgery room. I don't know why, but I just couldn't bring it in there. So I'm sitting in my prep room. They're like, all right, we're going to be rolling you out in 2 hours. Who's going to be coming in with you? I'm like, oh my God, he's not here. He's still not here. Like, I don't know what it was. I guess his mom was taking forever to get dressed. I don't know. I don't think nobody will ever know until the day comes. I mean, I don't think nobody really is not going to know until they get here. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just have my dad come in. Because mind you, my dad is my ace boo coon, my bestie. Like, that's my road dog. That's my man's. So I'm like, Dad, don't you want to suit up and come in there? He like, heck yeah, I do. And I was so scared, you guys. You don't understand. I was so scared. We went in there. They prepped me. They put me on the table. They stuck the big needle in my back. When I tell you that needle was so freaking long and thick, I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry. You guys do not understand. So they laid me down because, mind you, I was numb already from the waist down. I could not feel a thing, girl. Laid down. They strapped these little things around my arms. Mind you, my arms are like this. Mind you, my arms were like this in a T. Like, all the way. Like they had them strapped down. Like, I was some type of, like, I was going to go crazy in here or something. I'm like, oh, Daddy, why are they doing this? Like, Jada, relax. Relax. You are okay. So I'm like, all right. Mind you, then the anesthesia started kicking in. So I'm high as ever. So mind you, I'm high as a goat right now. And I'm just looking around like, oh, it's pretty around here. Like, don't even know what the heck is going on. Like, I'm high as ever. My dad is laughing. And I'm just like, what is so funny? Like, what is so funny? In my head, like, mind you, I'm so busy laughing, I can't even literally verbally voice the words that I'm trying to say to him. So, time comes, I start feeling tugging. They're like, you're gonna feel a lot of tugging, so please do not go crazy. Starts feeling a lot of tugging. I can't feel anything, mind you, I'm numb. A lot of tugging. few minutes go by. I'm not going to bore you guys with the whole story. A few minutes go by, and I hear my son cry. Mind you, I'm high as ever. Don't even know what's going on. But it's like, once I heard him crying, literally, like, I snapped out of it, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, I started crying. Literally started crying. And the nurse is on one side with me, and my dad. And she's just looking at me like, he's born, he's here. And I'm like, oh my God, my baby is here. I'm a mom. It was literally like 10 something when I had him. I'm all getting emotional, I'm sorry you guys. It was like 10 something when I had him. I think it was like 10-15, 7 pounds 3 ounces. When I tell you, honey, fast forward to after leaving the hospital, being home, let me tell you, that feeling of having a C-section, you feel like you got hit by a truck, girl. I could not laugh. I could not do nothing that required me to use my lower stomach muscles. I could not sneeze. My dad was trying to crack jokes the whole time in the room. I had to tell him, Daddy, stop before you get out. Anybody else want to crack jokes? Y'all can follow him out that door. Don't let the door hit you with a good Lord split you. Get out. So everybody looking at me like, what's wrong with you? My sister literally is just like, I'll pay her ass no mind. She just grumpy. But yeah, that was how did I know that I was pregnant even when I didn't even know I was pregnant? Yes, I know, weird, I know. / labor and delivery. If you guys like the video, like and subscribe. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye, beauties.